So there's understandably so much anxiety around at the moment. And one of the biggest difficulties I think couples are having at the moment is trying to work out how on earth they're going to survive the next 12 weeks being locked up in the same house together, working from home, sorting out childcare and homeschooling, and generally just trying to get through as best as possible without killing each other. So I'm going to be doing a series of videos now looking at how you can keep the harmony as much as possible and what to do when you are feeling fraught with each other and really kind of sick and tired of each other already, and we're only on week 1. So my first kind of tip, really, piece of advice is to make sure as much as possible that you have routines set in place. Now, this is going to be quite tricky and is not easy to do, because I think when we're at home, it's so easy to let routines slip. But actually, during this period of time, we really need to make sure that our routines are rigid. So sit down together and work out what you need to do each day in order to make sure that you are kind of fulfilling what you need to be doing. So if you are working from home as an employee, that you have got your set amount of time dedicated to working, being mindful of the fact that you might need to be on either Skype calls or Zoom calls or phone calls, and making sure that you are respectful of each other's workspace and physical space. Work out what the children need to be doing, where they need to be, who's doing which shift, which hours in terms of either education or like whatever your homeschooling routine is going to look like, obviously depending on the age of the children. And then and really try and stick to that. So I'm not saying like it needs to be a rigid structure, but come up together with a structure that works for you as a family, so that you don't have any clashes or any unnecessary clashes during the day that are just going to heighten the stress and heighten the tension between you two. So that's my first piece of advice for families and couples on lockdown, is create a routine and be respectful of each other's space and time.